Welcome to this very special video on the spleen in human design, the splenic system. Now, as I've said many times before, the advanced work in anything is the basics done really well. So we're going to really look at the spleen at the most basic level, but in a really advanced way. And during this, we're going to give you a lot of practical information about how to work with the energy of the spleen as well. Quite a bit of it is going to be information that is not available elsewhere. It comes out of my own experience and out of the experience of other people on how you can actually work with the spleen system. It does not matter if you have splenic inner authority or not, or a defined spleen, an undefined spleen, or a totally open spleen. You're going to find this really useful. You know, as long as you've got a spleen, which you do, you're going to find this great. Now, to work with me on this, I have Carissa Skermont. Say hello, Carissa.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Carissa works with me, and she is a projector with splenic inner authority. So she was the one who suggested this, and she obviously got a vested interest in what we share today. Now, let's start with the spleen in a human design chart. Now, in case we have people who've never seen a human design chart before, who are very new, let's have a look. Okay, so here's a human design chart. 9 energy centers, all connected up by channels, and the spleen is this energy center here, down the bottom on the left. On your left as you look at the screen. Now, to show you the variety of options, here is an undefined spleen. It's only got a couple of gates defined in it, and we have a couple of examples of someone with a totally undefined open spleen center. Okay, and here is Carissa's chart, and you can see that the spleen here is her inner authority. In other words, it's the first of these 3 here that is actually defined and coloured. So now you know where the spleen is if you didn't know before. Now, what is the spleen about? It's the energy centre, the first energy centre that was to do with awareness. And that awareness was based on instinct. So when you go back as far as animals of all different natures and types, and maybe plants, I didn't bother looking before this, but anything that has instincts has a spleen center. And if it has a spleen center, it is aware in the moment. See, the key thing about the spleen is it tunes you in and makes you aware of what is happening right now. That's the first and most important thing to get about it. It's what's happening now, and instinctively, what do you do about it? You're aware of something, how do you react? I won't even use the word respond. I'll say, how do you react to what is happening right now? Now that's
a good differentiator that I hadn't thought of before. Reacting versus responding.
Yeah.
Reacting's way more faster than responding is.
Yeah, very, very true. Just occurred to me then.
Yeah, good one.
It's a spot-on distinction. You know, the spleen is about reacting to what's happening now. The sacral center is about responding to what's happening now. And responding, as you just pointed out, takes longer. Okay, so instincts, the awareness that comes with having instincts, and when you are aware of something, how do you react? That's something people can really deal with. You can really get your teeth into.